Good morning. Thank you. This is June 19th, the crawl or no crawl report, and this is Carolyn Holzman. All right, well, in case you've been under a rock, the Semrush sensor reader has been in the green like 3 days in a row. And what that is a volatility measurement of how much are things moving. It doesn't mean everything moved 20 spots up or down. It just means things were moving. So when it turns into the green, it means things are less moving. So one of the things that this week has been terrible in terms of getting stable internet. So now I have it, and I was only able to publish the one page on Tuesday, and I went ahead and published one today, and I'll tell you why. What the last time that the JavaScript keyword was findable was here on the 12th. So it was a page that was published on the 6th of June that took until the 12th to be findable by the JavaScript keyword. Since that time, simple hung out for a little while, but then there's not been any further indexing. I believe, like they haven't even come in, they haven't ever been findable by their keyword. So I don't want to say they're rolling back. I just think it may be a little bit of backlog in the processing. When I go into Search Console, they show their index. It has the dates that the tests were published. Everything looks fine. There's no error or anything on the pages. So, and I think as SEOs, we're never comfortable when we publish something and we don't immediately get a response. And I think patience sometimes is a virtue. I would much rather wait, I think, than to go mucking around in there and potentially send a signal I don't mean to send. All right. So, so JavaScript, it looks like, has been off for a week, close to a week. I'm holding off on today. I'm just going to wait as late as I can. So if you have a website that is heavy, a JavaScript build, you probably are having trouble finding your new content. I don't think Google has rendered it. So if you're basing any of your SEO in your JavaScript code, good luck until they come back on. It is not something you did. And if anybody is riding your butt on this, feel free to show them this, because that's what I'm testing. This research was to answer two questions. Is Google taking in new content? Is Google taking in, I should say, is Google JavaScript rendering? Those two things. Is it taking new content? And is it JavaScript rendering? And right now, it's looking like it's not doing anything on the JavaScript. So also, I wanted to show you what this research is related to what you see normally on that. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to identify all the different kinds of, or the structures, all the bots change. And it's typically the Chrome build. In fact, it is the Chrome build that changes. The only one that is still present forever and has no Chrome is what I call Googlebot 4. And it's always there. So it makes me think maybe that's a control. I don't know. But here's what's happening is that we've got, various different bots here. And these over here, these are all the desktop. Over here are all the mobiles. Now, a new one came in on the 17th, a new desktop. I'll show you that one here shortly. And then over here, we have pretty much process of elimination. We're now up to what I call mobile bot 6. Is probably retired. So we're at 7. And I want to clarify something the other day. MobileBot 8, thankfully, I belong to a group of testers and in a mastermind, and I was sharing all this data, and they said, oh, you know what that is? That's the bot that Google sends when you have a link in the video description that somebody clicks. So I thought, oh, that explains, because what I noticed, the Chrome build on it was really old. So it wasn't a new bot, it was just new to me. Now, not to leave you out, there is a new bot, as I was saying before. And again, it's identified by the Chrome build, and that one came in on the 17th, and started on the 17th, and it's continued on the 18th. I don't have a full data for today, but I'll update that tomorrow. So a lot to think about, right? So you can probably find out now what happened in the update. Render JavaScript, JavaScript rendering is probably off. So keep that in mind. And Google continues to update its Chrome version. All right, well, that's it for today. This week on Confessions of an SEO, I will probably share with you my continued results on the mobile first indexing. I think it's a company-wide joke. And I don't mean like a joke like it's not, you know, something, it is something, but I think it's like an inside joke within Google. As you saw, the mobile bots are the ones that come first. Then they make a desktop one. That's what I saw over here, is that this new one that came in, desktop 7, well, guess what? It came in mobile first, and you can see that here. So this was the first day the mobile came in. This is the first day that the desktop came in. Is it coincidence that they're 7 days apart? I don't know, but it's something to think about. All right, well, yes, so this week's Confessions, I'm going to talk about the mobile first indexing project, which I'm super excited about. I even had some feedback from a colleague. It's like, I'm employing this in one of my situations where I changed the mobile version of my page a little bit, so it's not so clunky on somebody's phone. So yeah, it's something here for everybody in there for the mobile first indexing. And if you wish to support either this work, if I've helped you with your indexing and you want to help me out a little bit, it takes hours and hours of time to go through these logs. But you can become a Confessions of an SEO sponsor, and it all goes to the same place. All right. Thanks, everybody. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Take care, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.